very silly today.
Oh shit, that's good. That's good news. Welcome back to the Strip of Grits podcast with Jack Schwartz and fucking Keith Correy.
Hello.
Hey everybody. Hope
What's
you had
going on,
a good
everybody?
week.
I got to get this out the way because I don't want
well,
Black
coming
Twitter
in hot.
coming in hot and
Okay.
coming in
This
very
is a correction?
apologetic. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm more so fucked up because I'm black. So
all right.
I do want to apologize to the black community for one of the episodes of saying that what was the movie that we watched?
We were talking about
Stomp the Yard and shit.
Well, we got mixed up with Zoe
and
from Guardians of the Galaxy and Megan Good from
Yes.
Stomp the Yard.
So Zoe is on Drumline. That's what we was, I think that's.
And you're sure about that, right?
I'm
Sorta,
very
yeah.
sure about that.
Fuck,
And Megan Good is on Stomp the Yard. So
Okay.
I just wanted to put that out there. Apologize to these beautiful black women for mixing them up. And not thinking too hard on it. I just was like, oh yeah, Jack, yeah, her, she was.
If people were to go back to listen to episode 1, you do hear me go, wasn't that Megan Good? And you were like,
That's why I was like, it's more so my fault because
I took your word for it.
You did
Because
take my word
who am I to
for it.
correct you on beautiful black women? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Doesn't seem like my place.
Damn, that's fucked up. I messed that up. Yeah. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious, dude.
They're both fine as hell.
Very
You
fine.
just-
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Although Megan Good.
Dude, she was in
she's the
that
top for me.
vampire movie, and then she did like a shot where she like bent down, and I was like, pause.
Who did the vampire movie?
Megan Good. She was in the Jamie Foxx vampire movie on Netflix.
The new joint.
Mm-hmm.
Bright?
Nah. See, we fucking up again.
I don't know
No,
what it's
that's the one with Will Smith. Bright is Will Smith. The vampire movie is
I'm definitely thinking of the vampire movie. I'm just forgetting the name of it.
damn, I forgot the name of it.
That shit was dope.
I liked it. Nobody
Yeah.
liked it. I liked it.
It was a Netflix original, right?
Yeah, it was a Netflix original.
Dude, I watch almost every Netflix original. I have a lot of faith in Netflix. I really do.
They got money, man. They should be able to push out a bunch of shit. So
Did you watch Chris Rock's new special yet?
no,
Me neither.
no. Maybe because I watch stuff when the hype dies down.
Even a special? Well, I guess nobody
Yeah.
really goes around telling the jokes, so nobody's gonna spoil it.
So
for
I'll be
you.
like, yeah. I keep hearing shit about the Will Smith joke, and Will Smith joked this. I was like,
Well, we all knew it was coming, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. The only reason I didn't watch it live was because of the John Jones fight, and that took priority in my life. So I watched the John Jones fight live, and I was like, all right, the Chris Rock special is there for me when I want it. But I'm not always in the mood to listen to a special, to be honest. Like, I gotta have
very true.
maybe on like a day off from comedy. But if I'm like doing my own comedy, it's a little tiring. It's a lot of overloading the system. And
That
shit.
is very true. Dude, I did fucking 4 shows last
Yeah,
night.
tell me. So you did a
Tired.
show with it was like you, Tony Woods, Escoto, and Who
Yeah, one of the headliners at the Loft, he had to cancel because I guess he got sick or some shit.
oh, damn.
So they had us. It was me, Christian Escoto, D-Lo, and Tony Woods. Good,
Bro,
man.
that's such a good lineup.
It was a really good. It wasn't random, but it was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
it's really not that random. It's funny, because Christian's tight these days, bro. Christian knows what he's doing right now. It's fun to see. Because when I first met him, I felt like he was way better because I was so new. But then I remember he went and did a college tour or whatever, and then came
Yeah.
back and he was just murdering all the time. And I was like, okay, what the fuck?
He's having fun with it, man. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm jealous, actually. He's actually up there
He's a good writer.
laughing at this guy, laughing at this dude. He he trashed this table of people for pretty much 30% of his set.
Really?
And it was just funny. I was like, this nigga's going in.
He started doing a lot of crowd work too.
Nah, it's good, man. He's having fun with it.
Yeah.
It was good shows, man. Last night was dope, but I couldn't stick around because I literally was running around.
Yeah.
I literally did my set because I was first at the Loft, and then I had to run to Tonic, and then I had to run from Tonic back to the Loft, then
To do
run
the second
from,
one.
Yeah.
And then Hotbed.
Then Hotbed, dude.
Late
And
show.
all the shows were lit.
I know. It's funny. I heard the late show at Hotbed was even more lit than normal, and I don't even know what that means because it's always so full and so
yeah.
hot.
It was really good last night, but I
Yeah.
just was like, dude, I am tired.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is a lot of talking. 2 20-minute sets, 7 at Tonic, and then to do I was just like, I'm talking a lot. I'm talking a fucking lot.
Yeah. That's fun though. I bet were you real tight by the 4th set? Were you feeling real good?
Nah,
Or did you taper off?
I was feeling good on which was weird because the first Loft show was like packed, like packed.
Yeah. That's what you think. You think it was Tony Woods? Like Tony Woods that sold it out basically on the name.
Probably because they had the chance to like the audience had the chance to like opt out because the headliner wasn't gonna be there.
Right.
The original was supposed to be there, and I was
I mean, even if you don't know who Tony Woods is, if you give that name a Google, you'll be like, oh, I should go see this.
I was so mad last night. I was so mad because I got the chance to see him Friday.
Yeah.
But like last night, I was like, there's more people tonight on a Saturday. I just want to see what he does.
Yeah.
He's a funny ass dude.
I fucking love that guy, bro.
He's a funny ass dude.
Legitimately influenced my comedy a lot more than I'm even like proud to admit. In a way that doesn't really make sense because I wasn't around him that much. I was at first. When I first started comedy, I feel like he was around way more. And then he like went on Rogan and now he's like busy.
Nah, he's been busy though. That's the thing.
I know. He's always been able to be busy.
The crazy shit is he'll pop into like a not so good mic and just be like around.
Yeah, but he'll be at like shenanigans. There'll be like 5 people in the audience and he'll just be like, hey, how y'all doing?
And
like then he'll go do like the Laugh Factory with like Rogan or some bullshit, like whatever the fuck.
That's so fucking dope. I think it's very dope, but it's also like, do you have like a doppelganger or some shit? Cause
no, I think that he just doesn't give a fuck about almost anything other than comedy. Like he likes people and comedy is the vibe I get.
No, I mean I get that, but like I just was like, dude, like you were at the Cellar last night, and then now you're here. Like if I'm at the Cellar, I mean I probably would peek in, but like I just probably like say, yo, who here? Okay, all right, I'm going home. Yeah.
I don't know. He's fucking hilarious, bro. He's one of my favorite jokes of all time.
Mine too. I got like the 3 top jokes in my head that like are like perfect jokes to me.
I would love to tell you the joke right now, but he's probably not doing this joke anymore because I think when he told it, he hadn't told it in years.
I wanna see what joke it is.
It's about the ducks. You like that? You know the duck joke?
The ducks with the sunglasses?
Yes,
bro. Very funny.
Today we're going to the beach. Bro, the way he tells, I'm not gonna tell the joke, but the way he tells it, like one of the things that I like picked up from him, or at least tried to when I first started, was like I heard him be like, first of all, the man taught me that you don't have to say shit and you can still get laughs. Like you can say so little, and really like still muster up laughs based on like everything else, like just the tempo and like the facial expressions. And
he was doing that with the when he slaps the mic.
Yeah,
like after he say some shit, he'll slap. Dude, every time he did that,
he does it so slow.
Yeah.
That's funny. People probably don't know. Like, so Dave Chappelle definitely like got the mic slapping thing from Tony Woods, I imagine. I know that a lot of other people in the DMV area kind of do that, like especially like older black comics. I feel like they all kind of, not all of them, but I've seen other people.
Oh, like slap the knee with it.
Yeah.
Some should be funny, dude. Some should just be funny where you just like, what the fuck?
That's all you have to do. All you can do.
That's all you can do. Dude, it was a chick. It was a chick at the second Loft show last night. And I felt so bad, like trashing her, but like she just kept saying "woo" like
instead of laughing.
Like she was laughing, but like she was noticeably like loud enough to like woo, to where it was like almost throwing me off.
It's like boiling up to the surface, and at the top is a woo.
I was just like, nigga, like shut up, and I stopped telling jokes and I just addressed it towards the end of my set.
Yeah, that's
and I'm like, yo, like please stop, like just
You're
laugh.
fucking up the timing.
Yeah, it was like fucking up like my headspace. I just was like, I'm trying to tell my closing joke and you're like fucking it up. And I was like, do you do that when you go to like a doctor or some shit and you're just like waiting on your results or like getting tested or some shit?
Well, it's not even like, I assume that the woo is associated with laughing, but is it just any emotion? She's just a wooer. That's what
probably is, dude. That's what I was alluding to. Like, do you woo in every certain situation?
Right.
Because it was just like so.
Somebody hands you a CVS receipt, and you're like, woo.
Yeah, and I just did I riffed on her a little bit, and then she kept doing it, and I just was like, please shut up.
She couldn't handle it.
She couldn't handle it.
Couldn't help herself.
It was like fucking weird, dude. But it was also like very funny.
That is pretty funny. Well, I love it when people are having a good time, so much so that it's disruptive. Like I remember telling this guy, I would say a joke, everyone would laugh, and then he would laugh every single time, and I had to be like, "Listen, man."
He had to wait for everybody. Like,
and I hit him with. I was like, "Are you laughing at the last joke or the next joke? Like, what? You're right in the middle here, man. Like, you're confusing me. You're fucking up my timing. Like, I'm like about to say another line, and then he laughs, and then everybody else laughs because he's laughing so late. And it's funny.
And you made it noticeable, so everybody's like looking at him that's not around him.
Well, it just had to be like then eventually I would say a joke, everybody would laugh, and then I would look at him and wait, and then he wouldn't laugh, and people thought that was funny. So it just like took over like most of my set, and I got like no jokes out. But laughs are laughs. Who gives a fuck, right?
No, that's real. As long as you're having a good time.
Last night I did that winery with Brock, Four Corners Entertainment. But it was like 200 people.
It's good.
And maybe I'm bad at estimating, so it was between 200 and 2,000 people. But there was like this lady at the front table who kept like trying to like respond to not even hypotheticals, but she was just like, she'd be like, "That's so true. Yeah, that's it." Like that kind of shit. And I'm like, and you know how like my jokes are really like, I'm kind of like either in it or I got to step out and never come back. Like it really kind of has to flow like that for certain jokes, I guess. And last night I was doing longer jokes. So I couldn't step out to address it. But also it's like if I address it, there's 150 people in this room who aren't going to know that she said anything. So I'm like, everybody else has no idea that she's being disruptive. So she's not disrupting anybody but me. Right.
Yeah. Dude, so how close were the tables last night? Because I know
about
we
15
usually do.
feet.
Fuck, dude. I mean, that's still.
Oh, to each other or to me?
No, to like you, because I know they're pretty
far. The
far.
front row was 15 feet ish from me, but then it was just packed out for the rest of the room. Big ass like warehouse style room, so there's a lot of echo. The biggest chandelier I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah,
bro.
it's in that.
I'll put a picture of the chandelier up because it's wild.
I like that place, man. I like that place a lot.
It was fun.
Dude, they don't believe in COVID out there. Not like they don't believe in it. I'm just saying like
it's too late now for me to notice.
They like talk to you and they're like, "What's up, boy? You was funny."
Yeah. The manager came up and talked to Benny after a set because Benny had a hot one, and I don't know what they were saying, but it just seemed like it was dragging on to the point where Benny was like, he walks up and like to me, but without looking, like just like what the fuck. I had no idea what they were talking about.
If you're funny, they're gonna come up to you.
Yeah,
they're gonna come up to you.
Dude didn't say shit to me.
No, I mean, not like that. I'm just saying, like, they're very, like, because I won't say it's nothing out there, but it's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Or it's just, I won't say it's nothing out there.
Well, it's
just
like
in the
near
middle
a
of nowhere.
town. It's just like not.
Yeah.
Prince Frederick is where it is. I
like
forgot the name of the winery. Do you remember? Running Hair?
I think it's Running Hair, yeah.
Running Hair Vineyard. It was pretty sick. Pretty sick. Bunch of fancy whites.
Fancy whites.
Fancy whites are not normally my crowd.
Country whites.
Yeah. They're really not. They don't really love me normally, and I don't know why. But last night they did. I think it was like they were laughing at raunchy shit. I saw Matt Pennington.
Yeah.
I saw him go up like a couple comments before me. He does pretty much only like dirty, offensive material. Like he's like that kind of comic. And they were laughing a lot. I was like, oh shit, all right. They're like a little loose. I thought they were gonna be all uptight, but
I thought that too. I thought that too one night. I was like, okay, because there's a bunch of like also older white people there, and I'm like, they're not gonna get some of this shit.
The lineup was mostly comics of color. They varied drastically.
Tommy Teller was out there.
Tommy Taylor was not there. I expected him. But it was like Che was out there. Kasha, Leo.
He said
good.
Oh shit! I saw Kasha. Yeah, she did say she did. I saw her last night.
She did good. She was first, which is it was a tough room to go first in, but she like got him a couple minutes in, and then with smart shit too. She's fucking always doing science.
I love it. I love Kasha.
Science. Anyway,
I gotta do that show next month.
Yeah, did he already ask you, or you're?
Oh yeah, I already book for it.
See, I told him I want to do it again. That'd be fun. We should go up together. It's so far.
Very far. Anyway,
other than that, what else did you do? Did you do any other cool shows this week?
I went to Loft shows. Was it Friday? Then 4 last night.
Oh, I don't talk about D-Lo too, bro. D-Lo's one of those comics who, like, murder is harder than I've heard a comic do before. Like almost everywhere, like anywhere. Matter of fact, at that winery show, Brock was telling me that D-Lo did it, and it was like the hardest he's ever seen a room laugh at a fucking fat winery. And D-Lo, I guess D-Lo before was like, how do you think they'll react to like a gay woman from Baltimore?
Oh.
And Brock was like, just do you. And she did her, and she fucking crushed.
I think I wasn't there, but same show.
You might have been.
Yeah.
She's fun, bro. She has such funny jokes.
Fun. She was killing this weekend, dude.
I bet.
She was fucking killing.
That's what I'm saying. That lineup would be so fun. I would just go watch that show.
It was an energy thing too, though, because like I don't have that much energy, so I went up. Then Christian brought it up. And D-Lo like brought it up, and then like Tony Woods kind of like mellowed it out. But
It doesn't even matter, bro. He's just, bro. One time he stood up and it was like, and everybody starts giggling, and he just goes, "I'll darkness, like give me a second," like something like that, and then they just like lose their minds. And I was like, bro, he hasn't even done anything yet. That's crazy.
It's the comedy legend Captivity.
But a lot of audiences don't know who he is. You have to be a comedy fan to really know Tony Woods,
I think that's, for me, if I was at his level, I think that's better because you don't know who the fuck I am. And then I go up and you're like, people. That's what make people want to Google you more.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd rather catch people by surprise.
It's good to see him doing his thing. I feel like he didn't put a whole lot of effort into the business portion of his career. And I just mean like he kind of like seemed like he mellowed out and wasn't really on it as hard. Maybe that was just COVID, actually.
Nah, because he's been popular.
No, I know he's been popular, but
he's also like,
I mean, I know he did like Def Jam and shit.
Like, I won't say he's a comic, but like every successful comic knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy.
But really, I guess I mean like I don't know what his ticket sales were like for a while there. I just don't know. I'm not saying they were bad, but he's like one of the funniest people I've ever seen in person.
Yeah.
Anywhere, in any room, doing anything, talking about nothing or everything.
Yeah, dude. He's like one of the few people that I see on stage that never does the same material.
Yeah.
And it's like, do that fucking duck joke.
Bro, that duck joke, bro.
Do that duck joke, Tony.
He said, a bunch of ducks in the back seat. Ducks, like, quack. Ducks. Yeah, we know. We know they're ducks. But.
Take these motherfucking ducks to the zoo. Take them back to the zoo.
I like how we're just doing the joke in different portions, like out of order.
Funny. It's
anyway,
a funny
if you
joke,
want to see that joke, go see Tony Woods.
Top 3.
Victor.
One of the
What's up, dude? Local comedian Victor Gonzalez.
Well-crafted jokes. Was it top 3 jokes that like I think are like a masterpiece? It's a dude, comic from Atlanta, and he does this joke about, I think like a black villain and a white villain, how they kill their how they have to like kill their brother if they're like doing some snake shit in like a movie, and he tells the joke of like how how the black dude, if he has to kill his brother, like he contemplates it and he just like sits there and it just fucks him up so bad mentally, and he just taps the gun to his head and he's like crying. He's like, why do you do this to me? Why did I have to kill you? And it's just like a whole process. And then he does like the white version where like when the white dude has to kill like somebody that's close to him. And he's like, yeah. He tells this whole story about like some bullshit like, yeah, we've came up, did this. And then he just shoots him twice and just walks off like nothing happened. It's such a good joke. It's such a fucking brilliant joke.
You butchered it. I'm just kidding.
I probably did butcher it.
I do. I'm trying to think of examples though in movies, and I'm like having trouble doing that where it's like that's specific.
Fucking, oh my God. I was about to say like, was it, what was the one where he had to shoot his brother off the roof? I want to say.
Shoot his brother off the roof.
Was it Nino Brown?
I've never seen that.
See, yeah, you also haven't seen a bunch of.
I was about to say 4 brothers, but they all loved each other.
They did all love each other. Yeah. One of them, I think, did one of them die?
No, I think one of them probably died. I think one of them turned on them and then like regretted it and like.
No, he didn't turn on them. He because it was Andre 3000's character. They like found out he was like,
he was kind of a bitch. He was like a little bit.
He wasn't a bitch though.
No.
But they just thought he was kind of a bitch because he went and got a family, but they thought he was doing some snake shit because he was taking money, but it was the money that I think the mom owed him or some shit because he was paying her bills.
Oh, that's right.
He was the only brother that stuck around. Everybody else moved.
I do remember that. You're right.
And they thought he was being sneaky.
Good for Andre 3000.
It's a good movie. Four Brothers is a very good movie.
It is a good movie. Whoever thought that Andre 3000 wouldn't be as hood as Mark Wahlberg?
That's because it was Mark Wahlberg's
They're also
time.
acting.
Yeah. It was Mark Wahlberg's time. So they was like, yeah, we follow behind. What was the name of the movie? So yeah, we follow behind fucking, was Butch or some shit?
I don't even know.
Or Billy.
I remember all the people in it, but
Yeah.
Billy was the young one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Specific movie. Wait, but what's your third favorite joke?
I want to say probably Dave Chappelle's LGBTQ joke about all of them in a car, because it's like it makes probably the most sense to me.
People were upset about that, but I don't really remember it specifically. But I do remember thinking that special was funny.
All of them in the car when they the two people that are like the person that's driving the car is the gay guy, then the lesbian and the passenger, and then the bi person in the back seat with the transgender in the other seat. When they all go pick each other up.
I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember it.
Fuck, man, it's a good joke.
I mean, I've definitely seen it, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't stick out. It's not on my top 3. I'm trying to think of what top 3 is hard, but because some of them are just like fresher in my mind, so I think they're funnier. But the duck joke is like one of my favorite jokes of all time. So the duck joke's in my top 3.
It's also a very silly joke.
Yeah. It's so stupid, but it's so fucking funny.
It's not stupid. It's just.
I mean, it's clever. I just mean it's dumb.
Very.
It's
yeah.
Another thing that sticks out of my mind is a really dumb like one-liner that I heard Annie Letterman say on a podcast. And I don't even like listen to her stand-up really or anything. Not that I wouldn't, but I'm just saying I don't. And it was
Annie Letterman.
Annie Letterman, yeah, you know her. She was at the Loft not too long ago, actually. She's like a Comedy Store chick, but she was like, when people ask me to tell them a joke when they find out I'm a comedian, I always tell them the same joke, and it's, how do you get a dog to stop humping your leg? You suck its dick. I thought that was so funny. And it's like, she's like, and then they stop asking you questions. But I'm like, honestly, that's a great joke.
Because if people leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But she's also right.
Yeah, she's right. It's good advice. And then, I don't know. I'll probably never be able to come up with a third favorite joke.
There's some good jokes out there, man.
Yeah. It's hard to.
And it's not even the point.
It's hard to remember
like,
them all.
It's hard to remember all. It's not even the point where like I should have came up with that first. It's like I want to see this person do this joke all the time.
Yeah.
Because it makes me laugh.
God damn it! I wish I came up with that. Stephen Chen's joke about eggs.
Chen is so fucking funny, man.
He's so funny. We're just hyping up local comedians.
Fuck, man, they need to be hyped, man. It was a good weekend.
We're gonna get some of these motherfuckers on. Create the universe, the DC universe.
The DC universe. That's funny. That's funny as shit. What's up with you doing, man? What was the shows you've been doing this weekend? Other than like the winery, is that the only thing you did this weekend?
It's the only thing I did Saturday. No, I did shows pretty much all week. I guess nothing really of note. St. X on Saturday was fine. It was fun. It's a good show. Last night, you know what's funny though? Last night sticks out to me because I did 2 of my longest jokes. I only had about 8 minutes, but I did 2 of my longest jokes that were like that in a 5-minute set consumed the whole set basically. And I did them both back to back. They're both really long, kind of dragged out setups in a way that's like kind of a little risky because if they don't like it, then there goes 4 minutes. But they both went really well, and I had fun doing it. And then it kind of changed the way I look at like longer sets, where it's like, these are my 2 favorite jokes. They're also my 2 longest jokes. Maybe I'm just writing longer jokes these days. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah. And in a good way, not like long for no reason.
Into your craft.
Yeah. Do you have any? See, this is like played out on comedians podcasts, kind of, but I love the idea of like you have a premise that you can't figure out, and we spitball that shit.
I was talking to Tim about this shit last night. He was like, "Yeah, man, you could talk about jokes on the podcast and come up with new jokes." I was like,
"You should get Tim on too."
Tim's a good dude, man. He's a fucking brilliant comic.
I know. I feel so dumb talking to Tim. Not even dumb. I just feel like it's like your biceps are bigger. You're like more handsome. You're more successful. You're funnier. Like it's like okay. Like
I never thought. I mean, of course he's a handsome dude, but I never thought about that. Like that's funny. You think about that. I'm just like
he's just got a lot. He's just like he's a bit of a package, but a piece of that guy, or he's a piece of that guy.
He drops some fucking good advice, dude. Very good. I imagine. I admire that man.
He does not talk to me much, but at the same time,
he also doesn't talk to a lot of people a lot.
Well, he just doesn't say much.
Yeah.
I feel like he maybe to other people, but for the most part, he's just like, hey, what's up, man? No, he's friendly. But
Yeah, I don't know. I used to have like a lot of premises. I know I have a shit ton on my phone where I just can't. It's like
well, that's what I mean. Like you got a note that's just been sitting there for too long.
yeah, it's a lot of like premise shit I have because I'm very good at premises.
What is it? What you got one that you?
I gotta look at my phone.
Yeah, you can look at your phone.
Oh, all right. I gotta look at my phone. Dude.
I gotta ground you, bro.
It's funny. What the fuck are you
being
doing?
petty and shit.
Come on, man. Be professional.
See, I leave my phone at home now. I asked Keith off air once to use his phone less while we're talking to each other because he's like checking the weather or like looking at Facebook or like doing weird shit. And now he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave my phone in my backpack." Oh, you sure I can take out my phone? You sure it's okay?
Nah, because I don't want to be the dude on my fucking phone.
No, I mean for this specific situation, it's a little different. You know, we're all on your phone now in a way. But real quick, before we get into this, quick word from our sponsors. And just a spoiler alert, we still don't have any. So we'll be back so quick. This one's kind of gross. I feel bad bringing this up.
Please bring it up, please.
So it's just I just feel like a perv. But I was a kid. So so I'll just tell you what really happened, and you can tell me if it's funny. I may have already even talked about this, but it wasn't on the first episode. Anyway, so I was at like a high school dance, basically. Just makes you chew that shit. Like, I'll move the mic. Just move that shit. I can hear you chew it. Anyway, so I'm in like, I think it was middle school, and I'm at this like dance situation. And in Tampa, middle school dances and stuff were like pretty lit. Like really, we were like hammered and grinding and shit. It was really aggressive.
As a fucking teenager?
I mean, barely. Yeah, like 13. It's a wild environment, bro. We had like, they would like break it up, but we had this thing called Middle School Madness too, where it was like, it was at the YMCA, and they did their best to like monitor it. That was the idea, give kids a safe place to go hang out or whatever. But bro, we treated that shit like a straight up club. I'm talking sneaking in flasks and shit, smoking a bunch of weed outside the YMCA, and then coming in and like getting into fights and like grinding on chicks, and really like people were like making out and stuff. It was
like a fucking adult bar?
Yeah, bro. It was. I mean, there's no alcohol for sale, but it was wild, and there's nothing they could do. There's nothing they could do to like monitor it. It was crazy. Such a stupid idea. Anyway.
It's not a stupid idea. It's just like, as in a chaperone or adult, I'd be looking at this shit like a bunch of little ass horny motherfuckers.
I know, but it'd be gross. I feel like I'd be like, ugh. Like, fucking, why are you guys here? Will you do me a favor and just take that bitch out of the plastic? Sorry. Distraction.
Keep Corey out here being a fat ass.
That's a kind bar, you know? So, all right. So I'm in middle school, and we're at this dance. I might have even been in high school. I don't remember where this was, but I'm dancing with this girl who I knew. Her name's Steph. I'll give her a shout out because she would probably think it was funny. But so we're like dancing or whatever, and she was like my friend. Like we were like homies for real. So and she was like one of the cool girls in school, whatever. But she was like my friend. So she was dancing with me because I was like kind of a geek. I didn't do so well back in the day, and she's like teaching me how to dance with her basically because I just had nothing to offer. I don't know what to do. What do I just stand here? What do I put my hands up like this? Like what do I do if a girl's just like just twerking on you kind of thing? Anyway, so she tells me something that she liked, I guess. She goes, you should blow on my neck. And I was like, all right. So I blew on her neck, and she was like, oh, I like that kind of thing, right? And then eventually after dancing with her for a while, for a minute, she goes to get some water, right? She like walks away or whatever. So I'm just still dancing or whatever. And then I go up, and one of my other, girl I knew from school, whatever, she's like, do you want to dance? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we start dancing. And then like a couple minutes into dance, and I'm like, I'm gonna pull out my move. And I blew in her neck. She turns around and goes, she's like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what that was. And I like went home.
How you gonna do somebody else's move on that somebody?
I didn't know it was. Else? That's the thing. I was a kid. I don't understand women yet, so I didn't. I still don't. So I didn't get that. Like she liked it. She told me that I should blow on her neck. It doesn't mean I should go start blowing on bitches' necks.
That's funny as shit.
And I think I did. I think I like tried it one more time. To be honest, I think it was like 3 people who got their necks blew that night.
Y'all here blowing necks. Did it work the third time?
I'm so ashamed. No, I don't even remember who the third person was. I remember I remember the girl who told me that. I should probably bleep her name. I don't even. She got a man or whatever. I don't know. But not that.
That's
I
funny.
know
As shit.
middle
She hear
school.
this podcast like, I thought I was the only one that would. I thought I was the first one that blowing your neck.
Not even that. She's like, I told you that in
confidence,
and you're fucking.
That's funny as shit.
The other girl's married, but not that it matters. But anyway, I thought that was funny. But I wanted to do that on stage, but I'm like ashamed, and I'm worried that like girls would be like, the fuck, like don't blow on people's necks. But I didn't. I was like 15 tops. You know.
I mean, yeah. But teenager, I don't know, dude. I have this funny ass story.
Okay.
About teenage. So, one of my best friends, right? I used to live with him, and it was like back in the day. He used to have a bunch of weed, like mid, and he was very good at giving away weed.
Okay.
And I remember one time.
It was a plug.
Yeah, I remember one time he was dropping some weed off to like one of his friends, like younger brothers or some shit.
Yeah.
And I remember he was like, "Yeah, man, come to this dude's house with me." Heard he getting in with Smash Bros. And back in the day, Smash Bros was like
Weird way to put that.
Yeah, it was like fucking lit. Like Smash Brothers was like the game. It was like how Call of Duty is now.
No, I'm hip.
Like very competitive.
I mean, Nintendo 64, it still holds up to the generation.
Dude, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead, whoop their ass right quick, take their money." And I'm like, "All right, bet I ain't doing shit. Let's go."
Yeah.
We go there, and there's a bunch of like high school kids, like probably like sophomores.
Yeah.
And it's probably like 3 of them, and we just sitting around smoking a bunch of weed. I don't think I was smoking weed at the time, and we didn't know what we was getting into. We thinking like we like me and my best friend like, yeah, we good as shit at this fucking game. We gonna whoop their ass, put the sticks in, right? These teenagers whooped our ass,
yeah,
so bad where it got quiet.
What, your friend was like heated?
He was mad. I was more so like, what the fuck? But trying to play it cool, like, yeah, we'll get him next round. And he's like, all right, bet, cool, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna get Pikachu, fuck y'all up. And the dude was fucking us up with characters you wouldn't think you can be fucked up with,
Yeah,
like
they all can
Jigglypuff
do
and
it.
shit.
Jigglypuff.
Oh my god, Jigglypuff,
Kirby.
Pikachu. We over there with like the cool characters, like people with swords and shit.
Yeah. Now you can't be the cool people, bro. You got to be like Yoshi.
But we always used to like laugh people getting those characters because we never played people that good.
Yo, like that shit's
especially
gay.
fucking teenagers. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He was like, man, we about to whoop their ass.
Yeah.
2 grown ass people around these fucking teenagers, dude. And I remember we got our ass beat so bad, we kind of just like sat there and just took it for a minute. And I remember one of the high school kids, his friends was upstairs having sex with some chick, which was funny as shit. You didn't hear it, but he came downstairs and he was like, "Oh man, y'all getting it in on the sticks, man. Let me get some of that shit."
He came
and
down
it was
on
funny
man.
that he came downstairs, dude. I'll never forget this shit. He came downstairs, half of his shirt on, fucking tank top showing, and he looked like he just got finished fucking.
Yeah.
Like he came downstairs with the chick.
That was on purpose. That's deliberate.
Nah, he's high school. He didn't give a fuck. He just came downstairs just to get like a Slim Jim, something to eat and see what was going on. Came downstairs, got a Slim Jim. He had the Slim Jim like hanging out of his mouth. Chick was like, just like, "Thank you." And he just like pats her on the butt, and she just leaves. He's like, "Yeah, let me get some of that shit, man. Let me get one of the controller." High school kid, dog.
We should be clear though.
Hilarious.
Keith was barely out of high school. This was
Nah, dude. I was
Disney.
fucking grown. I was like 22 at the time, I think.
I'm trying to make it seem less weird that you were like.
Nah, but I
hanging
was
out with
there.
these high school. I know.
I wasn't hanging out. I was with my friend.
No, I'm just
you know
playing
what I'm
with
saying, doing this thing or whatever. But it just was like just a badass moment that he just came downstairs after just getting some pussy.
Grabbed a Slim Jim.
And he was like, "Yeah, man, what's up, man? Let me get some sticks, yo. Let me get some of this shit." He picks he picks a character, And we're thinking like, all right, we going to at least win this one. I'm looking at my best friend like, we going at least
he's
win this one.
depleted.
This motherfucker ain't got no energy. We going. This is the last match, and we let it be known like this is the last time we fucking with y'all. We got to roll, and we made up like a lie, like yeah, we gotta go get some shit to eat. They whooped our ass, including him. Beat our ass. He just got some fucking ass. Beat our ass. And we were so mad we left, right? My best friend's fucking mad. Mad. I'm still kind of like,
ego.
Damn, this shit was kind of fucked up. He gets in the car, slams his door, right? And he's just like, man, fuck them little niggas. And it was like the funniest shit. We went to Wendy's, I think, and got something to eat. And he was like seriously like fucking pissed. He didn't want to play Smash Bros for like a month after this shit.
Bro smashed, and they went down and played Smash Bro and smashed your bro in it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
We got our ass beat, dude. That was probably the most competitive, like, because you know they had the Super Smash Bros. Competitions and shit.
Yeah.
That was probably the closest thing I've seen in a competition.
Bro, what a great game that was. You know, it's funny. I was playing Super Smash Brothers the moment my parents told me they were getting a divorce.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. He's just sitting there crying and shit.
What a way to really fucking take the wind out of Super Smash Brother conversation.
No, I ain't gonna take the wind out of it. Everybody got that Smash Bros, you know.
Everybody got their Smash Bros story. That's so true. Who's your go-to character?
My go-to character is, but it's also newer versions within like the last 4 generations because they had the same. Ike, Link. I love Link. Mm-hmm. But he's also slow. They made him faster in the newer ones.
I haven't played the new shit in a while. I haven't played since Nintendo 64.
What?
But I mean, I've played that within the last like 5 years. I've played N64 Super Smash Brothers.
If you go back, like if you play the newer ones, then go back to the N60, it's gonna fuck your eyes up because the graphics alone are gonna just like.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
But dude, it's great. They made it faster paced. They've added, of course, a whole bunch of items and shit. Characters are lit. And they have this new thing called, it's like a superpower where it's like a smash ball. And it travels around the board and you got to keep hitting it. And once you get it, it's like a superpower.
Oh, like break it open.
Yeah, it's like a superpower.
Run around with that hammer, you're like, fuck.
No, not even a hammer. The hammer's still in there. Yeah.
Just fly away.
But
that shit
like
was frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
When you're waiting to respawn, you're like, fucking hurry. We're gonna get back in the game.
Those oh my god, those high school kids fucked us up. They was doing like moves or like slamming us on the ground and shit and beating the shit of us on the ground like with grabs and shit and
they made
making sure
bitches,
sure we didn't touch the platform.
Y'all should have just given them the rest of your Wii because you're not man anymore. Clearly, that dude just fucked you up. He came down last like the final boss. That's so funny. He really did.
The final boss. Yeah, what y'all little niggas doing down here? Yeah, that's what's up, man. Give me that fucking weed, man. Roll my shit up, matter of fact, man.
Right.
I'm going to holler at you later, bitch. Whooped our ass. That shit was hilarious.
Mom picks her up out front.
I know, right? Yeah, man, because this was way before Uber and shit.
And some shit.
Like, he just sent her in the abyss. Just sent her away.
She probably knew how to get home.
Oh, of course. But, like, it was just funny. I just was like, these motherfuckers in high school.
They're living a different life than I was living in high school, bro. Kinda. I was definitely doing that, but I wasn't the one smashing upstairs. I was the one downstairs, and I would lose. I'd be like the only friend who couldn't beat the two guys. You know what I mean? My friends would be like, fucking A, Jack. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, guys.
That's how I was.
Yeah.
Like, I knew the games I was good at, but, like...
I wasn't good at video games. Horrible at all video games, bro.
I was good at video games.
I'm not even good at, like, ball sports. I grew up playing hockey and wrestling. So, like, anytime, playing football, baseball, I can't throw anything with my right arm. There's, like, I have an injured arm. What's up? No, you're good. You didn't interrupt until you were like... So you said you didn't want to interrupt. I'm just kidding. Fucking goddamn it, bro. If you guys ever see Victor Gonzalez in a lineup, don't go, okay?
Damn it. He's funny.
He's so rude.
He's funny, though.
Just kidding. He's cute, too. He's a cutie pie. Yeah. Ready to promote. The only people watching this, I'm pretty sure, are probably comedians. For about 8 seconds. For about 8 seconds? Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
My gay fans.
You do have a lot of gay fans. Well, really, they're fans of us. They want us to explore.
Dude, you ever seen that the episode of South Park when like Tweak, they was making like the animation thing when they was making Tweak and the other guy kissed or some shit. It was like a gay Japanese kind of thing.
I don't remember.
Oh fuck, dude.
Surprisingly,
It's
remember
funny
Tweak.
as shit.
It was a funny character.
Very funny character. Very funny.
He just
character.
drinks coffee all the time. It's so funny.
You know my favorite character on that fucking show? Randy. He's probably one of
Which
the
one's
funniest.
Randy, the dad?
The dad.
The Jewish dad.
Yeah.
He is pretty funny.
He's funny as
All the
shit.
dads are pretty funny, to be honest.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like Mr. The Marsh, what's his name? Stan Marsh? No, not he's not the Jewish one.
is the one with the yarmulke.
Right.
He's crazy
What's
as
his
shit.
name though?
I don't know, but he's crazy as fuck.
It's probably Marsh, right?
What?
No, Stan Marsh is the guy with the mustache and stuff.
I thought it was Randy.
That's Randy.
Yeah, that's Randy.
That's Stan's dad.
Oh, Stan is the kid.
He's not Jewish.
What the fuck, bro? I don't know how I'm forgetting all this. No, I'm getting the characters mixed up.
Yeah.
It's a funny ass show. It's a funny ass show.
Wait, but that's who your favorite character is, Randy?
Yeah, he's in
Randy
too much
Marsh.
shit, and he's also stupid. So like he tries to like make shit make sense in his head, and
Yeah.
he just goes along with it the whole episode.
Right on. Yeah, that's.
He joined the fraternity where it was like the PC principal fraternity for like, and they sent them. His wife sent him to like, cause they had their frat house next to their house, and they was making so much noise, and his wife sent him to go like, yeah, man, tell him to calm down, like turn the fucking music off, or calm that shit the fuck down. We're trying to sleep, and he ends up joining the fraternity. And he's
Oh
like,
yeah, no, I do remember that.
yeah, man. He came back in the house. He was like, he had a hangover and shit. He was sitting in the living room, and his wife was like, "What the fuck were you doing over there? Did you do what you needed to do?" He was like, "I joined a fraternity. I'm sorry." And she was just like, "You joined those pieces of shit?" And he was like, "They're actually a pretty good group of people that are trying to do better in society." And the whole time he was just drunk as shit. She was like, "Are you drunk?" He's like, "They have refreshments, yes."
You ever seen the episode where Stan becomes a hockey coach, and there's like this like narrator every like 10 seconds is like, Stan Marsh is a washed up Pee-wee hockey
Yes.
coach. That shit's so funny to me.
I need to watch the newer episodes. I kind of fell off.
We gotta stray away from talking about specific episodes and obscure
I
movies
know, right?
all the time.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Because I barely
People
know
are-
half of the things you're discussing. Sometimes like you'll be like,
I
"You ever
also
seen
watch a
this
lot of
one
shit.
episode of Planet Earth?" It's like, no, I'm not.
The one with the whales.
Did you have a premise that you wanted to freaking bring
Oh
up?
shit. Yeah. So
Got distracted by my sexy middle school story.
trying to type this shit out on my phone is just not. It's a funny look, but it's like my mind is just funny. So the premise is, if it's a premise, women are offered dick, money, and food on a regular basis, and I'm just over here with a good sense of humor, great listening skills, and loyalty. Damn, I really need to step my game up.
Step your game up how?
I don't know. I mean,
You
like
know what I
probably
mean?
like standards, because I don't really have standards, dude. Long as you're like a nice chick,
Wait, you said chicks are getting what? Dick, money,
women
and
are-
food?
Dick, money, and food on a regular basis.
Yeah.
They're offered dick, money, and food on a regular basis.
Well, being offered dick isn't really like a big luxury.
Depends. I mean, but still though, you
Because they're offered like way more dick than they want.
yeah, but you also have the option.
Yeah, for sure. But it's that vetting process seems like it's not totally fun.
The vetting process. That's funny.
You know what I mean?
Like
It's like-
no.
Bro,
I mean,
as a man, we get offered sex like deliberately, like so infrequently that
you just
a
take
girl-
it because you're like,
no, not even. I feel like if a girl's like, "Hey, you, like, what do you say we go back to my place, like rock your world?" I'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I would not do that shit. That's how I've always been.
that's how I think now.
Yeah.
But like back then, I'd just be like, all right, cool. That's what I mean. I don't have any standards. I have better ones now.
Standards.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think you're to say premises.
No. Be funnier, man. What the fuck?
No, I mean I get why that one's been sitting in your phone because I get that. But it's definitely like a funny remark, I guess, to be like, what am I doing? But I don't know what the like. Food. See, that's the thing though. Women offer those things too, but it's different.
It,
Women don't offer to take you to dinner, but they offer to make dinner sometimes.
which is also a way to like, hey, come over, you know, let's do something. But I'm gonna also
That's true.
respect you and make you dinner first. Which
But
is sexy.
I like the term offer though. Like I like the wording of that. Like men offer dick to women. Madam,
Excuse
can
me,
I interest you in some dick?
Would you like some dick?
Dick. Why'd you
Le
name it like-
dick. Le dick.
Dick makes it sound like a tic tac.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dick
This
dac.
one's might be this one. It's also a very dirty joke. I try not to do too much dirty shit
You
unless.
love talking about sex, bro. The reason
but in a
we
clean
got
way
along.
though.
So I mean, in general, like not even just on stage. When we first started chatting at shows and stuff, the reason that I thought you were so funny to talk to is because you'd be like,
But I also was giving you advice. I wasn't talking about sex.
"Were you giving me advice?"
I give really good sex advice, or just like men being better men to get sex advice.
You're very empathetic. So you do. I think
Yeah.
you are very like. You're a good person who like a young man who
Yeah, man.
doesn't understand women should speak to. I maybe
I want men to understand.
take it with
and
a grain of salt.
Respect women, as I tell you this.
It's a joke. Go ahead.
I wrote this so long ago, dude. This is funny. My girl get wetter than restaurant style salsa.
Damn, that is wet.
Ah, bro,
That's a good comparison.
It is, but I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. I just wrote that in my phone because
She was wet, like wetter than normal, like restaurant salsa. Cause that shit, like, it really is like you put the chip in, you scoop it up, and it's just like, it's like, oh, there's nothing on my chip. Like this is just like spicy
you
liquid.
see my face.
Yeah. What?
Like, bitch.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's funny. That's not like that belongs in a joke.
Yeah, but I don't know where to put it. I know where to put it, but it's also like, this is back when I had a girlfriend and shit. And probably that's why I didn't do it, because I was like, that's probably just disrespectful. But it's also
I mean,
funny.
it's a joke, bro.
It's a joke. I know.
I tell jokes that have nothing to do with my actual girlfriend. I have like I have a joke girlfriend. Sometimes in a joke I'm single. It just depends on the set.
Very true. Very true. Very true. But you're also very confident in your relationship. You guys have a really.
Yeah. Yeah. What can I say?
But every male comedian has a joke like this. Men stop competing with these electronics and risking your health in bed.
And risking your health in bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
trying to
competing
compete
with
a-
like vibrators and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, and if you are gonna fuck around with that, you should start foam rolling, do some cold plunges. You can't just be. You can't just. You're not. If you're just out there trying to vibrate, you're playing the wrong game.
I think more men should eat pussy before them, and not for like to get pussy. If that makes sense.
Well, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can create that. I think you either want to give or you don't.
It's a lot of dudes that just straight up just, well, not a lot, but I know some dudes that just literally just eat. Especially when I was like in my early 20s, dude.
Yeah.
I was meeting a bunch of women that just was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go over his house and get some head and roll out. I'm like, God damn, you know a dude that do that? Okay,
Damn.
good for you.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, would you?
That's
not,
crazy.
But
I know. I just mean like in general, like being like, hey, come over here so I could bury my face in your internal organ and then you could fucking ride.
internal. That's funny as shit.
It is.
Internal
It's not the same as sucking dick. I don't know which one's better or worse. Women would definitely say sucking dick is like the worst or harder, like more effort. But it's at least on the outside, you know?
I know what you mean on so many levels, but I'm just like, I don't know, dude, because it's like, but also women's vaginas are different, because some of them like clit play, most of them like clit play, some of them like insertion a little bit or like rubbing.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's
just gotta
different.
figure your
It's like the
girl out.
blowing on the neck thing, bro. You can't.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you can't do.
You
the
can't
same
just go in
thing.
there with the same trick that your ex wanted. Right?
Man.
That's not even a hot topic or a hot take. That's been talked about, but it's straight up good advice. Hopefully, there's nobody young enough listening to this podcast where they need that advice. But
I think that's why I don't like. For me, I think that's why I don't like fellatio that much. I only do it if I like know you, or if like you my girl or some shit. Also giving and receiving.
Yeah.
Like if I love you, I'm trying to pleasure the shit out you.
Mm.
But I also like I don't like head like that unless I hate you.
That's an
And
interesting
I'm
way
like,
of
yeah,
putting
bitch. Yeah, See how long it took? Yeah. You want to make me wait? Yeah. How you like that shit? Oh, you can't breathe. I'm sorry. You okay?
that. No, right. Of course, you got to check on him. You gotta, you can just put like a thermometer in there and check her every once in a while. I don't know what
You
that
okay?
means.
You okay? All right, get back in the game. Yeah.
You gotta throw in some words of encouragement, though. Of course, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not really a big talker when I get head though. I'm just like, God damn it. Because you watching porn, you just be like, dude be like, oh my God, you the best in the world. You fucking
No, I hate that shit. I mean, I so rarely listen to porn
about
with
to
the
have me
sound on.
pass out. Dude, I remember, oh shit, this is too personal.
How deep into porn are we gonna get right now?
Yeah. I remember one time I got a blowjob that just like surprised me. This was a long ass time ago, dude. She was so good at that shit. It was one of those where I just was like, because also I'm not a big head person because I'm just like, we should just fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to do all that, we should just fuck because I'm already like hard as shit and you just out here trying to suck my life away. But like,
Yeah, really paint the picture for him.
She started out doing that, which kind of like threw me off because I just was like, literally like, we was just chilling and she was just like, pull it out. And I'm like, what? And she pulled it out and dude, she was trying to, it felt like she was trying to suck my shit off. And I remember I was standing up and she did the shit and like, I almost like kind of like, almost like fucking passed the fuck out.
Damn, she like distributed your blood weird.
That's a good
the blood right out of your
observation.
brain.
That is a good observation, sir, because I was like out of
observation?
Yeah, observation. That was a good observation because I just was like,
yeah, I'm really
what
smart.
the fuck? And then I almost pat out, and then she like yanked me by my dick to like kind of like snap back out of it, but also don't fall. And I'm just like, oh, okay, all right.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking smelling salts.
Man, that shit was so fucking weird.
Woken up on the football field like that.
I'm like, girl, I am 23. Stop. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, it was very interesting, dude.
I once got a hand job when I was in high school from a girl who basically thought my dick was like a doorstop. Like, when you're grounded, you're laying down in your room, you got the doorstop thing, you're like, bang.
Come on, man. That's not a hand job. That's a finger job.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you call it. It was, I just remember being like, this can't be it.
I miss hand jobs, dude.
You don't have to stop getting them.
Yeah, but like the time when I wasn't having sex as much and like the illusion to we're going to do something better or like I was still like a virgin or some shit. A good hand job was like, oh, bitch, you nasty.
Yeah, I guess. It's the least nasty thing to do, I guess.
I know, but it's just like when I was so young, it was just like I was so innocent, and then that was like the dirtiest thing.
For the record, I agree. I think they're underrated as hell.
They're very underrated, especially if like you're good at it. I still till this day, I still remember the best hand job I've ever had in my life.
I feel like for me, there's like a bar of like hand job was enjoyable or not. I don't really think of like one hand job that stands out. I've definitely like gotten head that was like too crazy, not in a bad way. I mean, like
no, I mean I know
like
exactly
it was
what you mean.
like
bitch, I'm
ridiculous. Like why do you know how to do that almost? And I mean, no disrespect. Obviously, I'm glad that there's superheads out there.
Superheads out there,
but it's kind of one of those things where it's like that there's like an old joke or whatever. I think it was like from I don't know some TV show where they're like, you don't marry the best sex you ever had, because that guy's like going to prison.
Oh, because it
was some. I don't remember who said it. I think it was like.
He's right though. It's very like, it makes dudes into stalkers and shit. Women too.
Not even makes them into stalkers. I just mean like. I'm sorry. The context of the reference I'm using is a woman saying like, you don't marry the best sex you ever had because he's going to prison or he's like got a drug problem, because like the best sex you've ever had is like a really crazy person.
Oh, somebody that's like fucking for like living situations.
Yeah. Like women with like pure sexual energy and like that's like their main energy. That's like bizarre to me. People like that are bizarre to me. Like I don't know how to like interact with that. It's like it just seems very surface level in a way, in a weird way. Not that you
I
can't
know
be
what you
both
mean.
things. You can be
I
like
know what you mean.
sincere and also, you know what I
But
mean?
being older, you also see there's a lot of sexually liberated women.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's just straight up experience. Hold on. A quick word from our sponsors, the Boston Red Sox, dude. Sponsoring this episode, it's crazy.
The Green Red
I don't
Sox.
know if we're even allowed to say we have sponsors. Something I was going to ask you about. Well, here's an interesting topic that I was thinking about. What? Okay, you had to whip up a celebrity boxing match.
Oh fuck.
Let's say 2 fights, the co-main events, right? Who you putting in? They got to be relatively the same weight, same
Of
size,
course.
roughly.
Of course. Because I wouldn't want to pair like somebody like big as The Rock and then little.
I thought that'd be funny.
I also don't want to see The Rock fight anybody. Because you see him fight enough in movies and you're just like.
Well, for the record, The Rock would get his ass beat by any boxer. You know what I mean? Like he's not like.
Because he doesn't move around as quickly. He's
Right.
big as
I do
fuck.
think he would whip a lot of celebrities' asses, especially in a fight. But in a boxing
Fuck
match,
yeah.
it's a little different. You know.
That's a good question, dude. I would have to think about that. You go first.
I'm gonna go. Kevin Bacon versus Elon Musk.
It's pretty much the same person. Right?
I mean, a little
the
like
hair,
physically.
but the hair. Why?
I don't know why. I just think it'd be like a good fight. You could also say, I don't know, because part of me wants to say Zuckerberg, because Zuckerberg's been like Mark Zuckerberg has been like training martial arts for a while now,
Okay.
so he like knows like kickboxing, and I would love to see him fight somebody. I DM'd Joe List. He was talking about Mark Zuckerberg, and I DM'd Joe List and was like, "You should fight Mark Zuckerberg on pay-per-view," and he did not respond.
Did he read it?
I think so, actually, yeah. And he usually reposts stuff too. Like if I tag him in something, he'll repost it. He's just one of those comics. Like he'll like take the content you make.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was funny that he read it and was like,
How was his show in New York?
it was good. Yeah, I watched Joe List film his special at the Comedy Cellar at the Village Underground on like March 6th. And it was good, dude. His hour was good.
It's good.
I'll say this. He had an opener. Not very good. Don't know his name. And I feel bad saying that a little bit. I shouldn't be talking shit about comics, but it just wasn't.
It probably just wasn't his night because he's been chosen for a reason. So
I guess. I mean, maybe it wasn't his night. But Joe was very funny and such a good, like, simple joke comedian. Like, he's making jokes about, like, how he's the life of the party. Like, shit like that. Like, that was, like, a big premise of his. And, like, that's, like, it's just such a funny and light premise. I appreciate that about comics. Like, I don't think everything needs to be, like, oh, I'm tipping the scale or, like, I'm fucking carving out a lane. It's like, just fucking that shit you found silly, we might find silly too, you know?
very true.
That's how I look at it. But it was good. It was fun. Only went to one of them, obviously. You did 2 that night. But it was cool.
It's dope, man. I don't know. I probably have to say Channing Tatum.
Okay.
Channing Tatum and Michael B. Jordan.
Channing Tatum and Michael B. Jordan.
They have
Who takes the win?
hella dope endurance.
They're both in good shape, but Michael B. Jordan boxes because he started preparing for those Creed movies.
That doesn't mean Channing, but Channing Tatum has been in 3 Magic Mike movies,
Yeah.
2 Step Up movies.
Yeah. He's been in one fighting movie. He was a street
Where
fighter.
the
called
name
The Fighter,
of the
I
movie
think.
is Fighting.
Oh, fighting. Yeah. The fighter's the one with Christian Bale.
But he wasn't even. He was like he's good fighting in the movie, but like he barely fights. He's mostly like a grapple guy. Where he was doing like
Is he?
submissions and shit. Yeah.
Well,
'Cause he was a wrestler.
He was a wrestler. I think he really wrestled. I'm pretty sure he wrestled in high school, but then he was in that movie Foxcatcher, which is Olympic
shit with
wrestling.
Steve Carell.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Actually, it's really not a good movie. I hated that movie.
Really?
I watched it because I'm a wrestler and I support wrestling. I guess.
Was it not a good movie or like just because
pretty
you
bad.
didn't? Damn,
It's just
fucked up.
boring. Mark Ruffalo. I mean, there's good acting in it. Steve Carell, Mark Ruffalo, and Channing Tatum all act their asses off in it.
All right,
But the movie's not that interesting.
because that's what I heard. So like Steve Carell actually, he's a very good actor, but like when he does serious roles, when he
Yeah, it was
knows somebody to do a funny role and then they do somebody serious,
Yeah, we'll put up a picture or something. They like put a bunch of like prosthetics on his face to make him look
Yeah.
like the guy, and he was really like not unrecognizable, but it was bizarre.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
I don't know. I know Michael B. Jordan will win, but I think
It'd be a good fight.
it'll
Michael B. Jordan though, he'd be working that actual boxing talent. I don't know if he's good at boxing for the record, but he's a hell of an athlete.
Dude, I'm pretty sure. Dude, you see him training in the movies when he's doing the shit where he's under the ropes.
Yeah, so we
and
just
shit.
watched the first one the other day because Matilda had never seen it. So we watched the
What?
first one, the first Creed.
She makes sex noises.
Nah, she didn't.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I don't think Michael B. Jordan really takes the cake for her.
True. Probably. 'Cause he
No,
got
she
too many
might disagree with that.
It'd be funny if she's in there watching it now while you're out here doing this
Right.
spot. Like she's sneaking.
She's probably wetter than dining or restaurant
sauce.
sauce. But that'd be a good fight though. Yeah, I'm taking Michael B. Jordan in that.
I would take him, but I think Channing Tatum would he'll do like some shit with like Michael will swing, and Channing will do like some weird like silly like move out of the way like dance type thing.
He'll
Very
like
evasively.
b-boy his way out of the way.
It just irritate him. It's like, stop, man. Why are you wearing big jeans in the fucking ring?
It's wearing Echo jeans.
Echo jeans.
You wear Echo jeans, bro?
Jabot jeans. Fuck, dude. That's a good ass
Jenkos.
question. I don't know. Probably I want to see not because I don't think women are dope, but I want to see some women fight.
There's nothing wrong
Just
with that.
kind of like
I mean, it's boxing.
Like women that have like used to date a celebrity and then they had that celebrity man taken away from them and they're dating like another celebrity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like their thing is dating celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That is a thing. Like, there's a lot of women. It's like a lot of them are models. You know what I mean? So they're like they have their own careers, but they're not like famous.
No, I mean like a celebrity. Like Angelina Jolie when she dated Brad Pitt, and then who else dated
Jennifer
Brad Pitt?
Aniston.
If them two can fight.
I'd like to watch
Not
that, but I think
over-
Jennifer Aniston beats that ass.
You think so?
Angelina Jolie is a twig. We've been over this, bro.
She's quick, but she's
she's
like
fragile looking.
looking, but like that doesn't mean she can not fight.
Yeah, I would also love to see Hilary Duff versus Lindsay Lohan.
That'd be sexy. Yeah, it's also very scary.
That's scary, but you know Hilary Duff's in good shape.
You know how thick Hillary Duff is, dog.
I don't think of her as that thick, but she's like
Not
she's
thick, but like she
aged
got
so
ass.
beautifully. She looks
did,
fantastic.
dog. She always did though.
Yeah, she
but
did.
she got an ass.
Mm.
I love white women celebrities with ass.
It's
Like
so
real, because you
specific.
like that shit is real.
Yeah, well, she's like fit. She's got like fit mom ass. I can get into that. Well, I would also say I would love to see like Ray J and Kanye fight.
No.
Why not?
No.
Kanye and Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I would see that.
That'd be fun. Everyone would love to see that. They'd make so much money on that fight. Holy shit! Somebody needs to call Dana White.
I can't see Kanye throwing a punch. I think he would like pay somebody. Like he would just be like, "You hit him in his face," like while
in a
he's in the
fight.
ring.
But I'm well, you can't do that in boxing. No, you'll have that referee with the big eyes. He'll be like, "Whoa,
So, hey, calm down. No more of that. Stop that.
keep it clean."
Keep going on there."
You don't like fighting stuff, right? Like you don't watch boxing or MMA.
No,
Dude, I wish you were an MMA fan, bro, because I want to talk about it so bad.
but I
all the time.
did watch something on YouTube when Jake Paul fought some other guy.
Yeah,
and he
you said
lost.
recently?
I think it was recently, and he lost.
How recently?
Probably like 5 days ago. But I saw the clip.
Tommy Fury, probably.
Yeah, it
Tyson
was a Fury.
Fury's
It was a Fury.
little brother.
Oh,
Yeah, you know Tyson Fury, right?
no.
Heavyweight boxer, the Gypsy King, is a huge white guy with a thick accent.
Really?
Yeah, you know Deontay Wilder.
I know Deontay Wilder.
He knocked out Deontay Wilder twice, I think,
Really?
or maybe beat him by decision first time and knocked him out the second time. Yeah,
That's the dude that be like, to this day. Yeah. That's the only reason why I know him.
He's scary, bro. But he's not as talented of a boxer as Tyson
People
Fury.
think,
Well, Tyson Fury's been boxing his whole life. Deontay Wilder picked up boxing in his like late 20s, I think, because he found himself broke as hell. He had a daughter, and he didn't know how to provide for his family, and all he knew was fighting, essentially. And he just decided to start training in boxing, became a Golden Gloves champion in, I want to say, like 6 months or something wild. 6 months of training, became Golden Gloves champion because he hit so hard. He was just knocking motherfuckers out. First round knockouts all the time.
But skill wise, everybody has.
And he
something
gets up to
over
the
him.
top. Tyson Fury is also bigger than Deontay Wilder. And Deontay's huge.
Fuck, dude.
But yeah, he fought
that's just
Tyson,
like
Tommy Fury is who Jake Paul fought.
Creed 2 shit. When he fights the dude's son and shit. That dude is fucking huge.
Oh, you know what? That's the one we watched. We watched Creed 2, not Creed 1.
So you skipped over Creed 1?
I've seen Creed 1.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she has 2. It's just been a while.
Oh, okay.
But
that dude was big.
that dude's
is
a boxer.
big.
He's a professional boxer.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he's a pro boxer. Yeah. He looks like he's on steroids. I mean, like, no, not even just because of his size. Like, he's so dense and his traps are so big and but then again, it's like his neck is also really big, and that's also a sign that maybe he could be natty. I don't know.
I love dudes like that are like very muscly, but the thing that would scare me from them is the neck. Like, why is your neck so big? Like,
From boxing his whole life.
I know, but like that shit. If I saw that, I'd just be like, that nigga neck. Like,
No jokes aside, bro. In no joke, whatever I meant to say. In high school, I had a thick fucking neck because I had been wrestling for like 8 years at that point. My neck was thick.
damn,
It was
bruh.
funny, bro, and it shrunk. My neck shrunk.
You needed it. You don't need
I
no thick
guess.
neck out here. With
No,
that
thick
body.
necks are dope. Thick necks are dope. I fuck with thick necks. Thick necks. I wish I had cauliflower ear. I had a tiny bit of cauliflower ear in one of my ears when
then
I was a
they
kid,
kinda-
and then
could go
drained
away.
it once and it went away. It depends. It's scar tissue, so it builds up over time. So if you keep fucking with it and that kind of thing, it wasn't really a problem. I used to practice without headgear, the ear things,
Mm-hmm.
and then once I started getting it, I started practicing with headgear. So then I saved it basically. But I kind of wanted to keep it, bro, because that's like a sign of just being a bad motherfucker.
That's also
But maybe I don't want that gas in my life right now.
I like you looking regular.
Yeah.
If you had like cauliflower ear, you take your mic off, I'd be like, there it is.
My headphones?
Just be looking like, oh, there it is right there.
Looking at it, ugh.
I wouldn't judge you. It'd just be like, whoop, I forgot he had that for fucking 30
There's
minutes.
not many comics with cauliflower ear. Brendan Schaub is like the only one, and he's fucking barely a comic. Anyway, no. I'm just kidding. But yeah, those would be some good fights. Michael B.
never-
Jordan, I think, is almost too good of a boxer, I bet, compared to Channing Tatum. What was the other one you said?
Oh, the chicks?
Well, who do you think wins between Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan? Hillary?
Probably Lindsay Lohan.
You think so? Just because she's a savage.
Yeah.
She probably needs the money. I'm just
Amanda
kidding.
Bynes.
She was in a movie recently, actually. Amanda Bynes versus who?
Lindsay Lohan.
Drake Bell.
Drake Bell now.
Amanda Bynes versus Lindsay Lohan.
Dude, she's been trying to fuck Channing Tatum for so long.
Amanda Bynes?
Yes.
Amanda, please. I fucked with her heavy.
Everybody
As a
did.
kid.
And she kind of,
Kind of lost
a
it.
whole
right?
bunch of that, the late, well, the only people that kind of lasted from all that cast, even with all that, right?
Yeah.
Was
Keenan.
Keenan, Kel.
It's so crazy that's what, like watching Keenan as a kid, my entire childhood of him, him as like a teenager with Keenan and Kel doing the whole fucking
Right.
Good
Even
Burger
before
shit.
then, when he was on heavyweights, dude,
And now he's a fucking full blown.
like a fucking mogul and shit. That shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. He's like a staple in SNL. That's wild.
He should be though. He's always been good in sketches. Dude, that fucking Uncle Ben sketch till this day makes me laugh.
I don't remember that shit.
The Uncle Ben sketch?
I don't watch those sketch shows at all. I mean,
I
I
don't
watched like
either,
I watched.
but-
Wait, what was the one they were on? All That.
It was
right?
all that.
I watched All That and Mad TV as a kid a lot. I never
watched a
really liked
lot of Mad
SNL, and
TV.
I still don't. Not a big
Nah,
fan.
It's I got you.
Yeah,
Mad TV was lit.
Yeah, Mad TV was good.
It had some characters on it.
I fell in love with Brian Callen on Mad TV, and then he got like accused of rape, and now it's weird to try to like him.
Mm.
It's tough.
He's still doing comedy though, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He did The Loft a few months ago,
Though I was
and
looking at
everybody
the-
was hesitant to open for him. Remember that? Did you hear about that?
Why?
Because it just kind of looks bad, and people are afraid to attach their name to him because of the allegations.
Motherfucker still opening up for fucking Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, but that's kind of a different accusation.
That's real. That's real. That's
Carlos Mencia is known for stealing jokes,
real. Which is crazy because
not
like
for rape.
he's overperforming.
Yeah, I mean yeah.
Like
Never liked it. I never liked Mind of Mencia. I didn't like, and I didn't like the least favorite part about Mind of Mencia was him talking, and just doing the most like hacky Mexican jokes there have
Yeah.
ever been.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, dog, because I was a big George Lopez fan. I'm still a big George Lopez fan.
But he's funny.
Oh my God, George Lopez is so
He's
funny,
like a
dude.
talented comedian. Mencia, after especially knowing he was stealing jokes, it's like really hard to even look back and appreciate it at all.
But the way they pushed him though, which was crazy.
Yeah, they like you were the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that with a lot of people. I feel like there was something else. Oh, let me ask you this. This is stupid, but how many days are you willing to like wear a pair of jeans before you declare that they're dirty?
I'm a dude, so honest with you, if something spills on them, if something doesn't, I'm like, yeah, I can still wear this shit.
But what's the maximum amount of days that everything goes right, nothing spills on them?
Probably 8 wears.
8?
Nigga, yeah, 8.
That's too many.
How's that too many?
That just seems like too many.
No.
I feel like so I don't smell much. I don't really get BO. I don't sweat much. I really like, I think I'm like
Are you a man? No.
barely. I have like 4 chest hairs. I can't grow a beard. So honestly, like as far as my musk is concerned, no, I'm not a man yet. I'm a boy, okay?
No, that's actually pretty cool. You don't.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
Except for looking like a baby. But I feel like even with me, and I think I have optimal smell for wearing jeans on multiple days. And I got maybe 3 to 4. 4 is like pushing it to me where I feel like this is too. And I think part of it is I'm thicker in my ass than people give me credit for.
I got a lot of ass back there.
But also, it's like they don't smell to anyone else. But if I lift them jeans up to my nose after 4 wears, they probably have a little bit of like these just smell like they need to be cleaned.
Never smell my jeans. I smell them when
That's
I
not
like
part of the problem. I feel like
wash them and shit because I like to smell them.
you like the smell. Yeah, I'm telling you, after about 4 wears, you should smell them jeans and see how you feel about it.
But I say that because I also wear a bunch of sweatpants. I am a huge sweatpants wearer.
Well, sweatpants, you're probably not leaving the house much in them, right?
No, I am.
You are.
Like sweatpants, like the Nike sweatpants, dude.
You
Nike
you don't perform in sweatpants, right?
Nigga, yes.
Have I ever seen you perform in sweatpants? Even at Capital F's?
Is he has a rule with no sweatpants?
Yeah, but probably
It's more so the shorts.
it's shorts, but it's also like I think there's a difference because you're also probably wearing like an outfit that has sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like you're wearing like red sweatpants with like a sick jacket and all that
Matching
kind
like a
of shit.
motherfucker.
Right. So it looks like it's on purpose. Maybe if you just show up in sweats.
I am on purpose.
You know, I know that's what I'm saying. But like people, if you just show up in sweatpants, like he'll be like,
Yeah, I did the
literally
fucking
go
loft
home.
last night in sweatpants, like a whole sweatpants outfit.
Well, they don't have the rule at the loft. So
Shit was
whole
lit.
sweat outfit. I don't think if I wear all sweats, bro, I look like I don't even know.
You don't know, dude.
not the
You gotta
same
check.
vibe.
You gotta try it out.
Maybe.
Jeans get kind of irritating after a while. Like sitting in the house, how I'm sitting right now, I'm just like, yeah, these shits are tight around my legs. If I had on sweatpants, nigga, I'd probably do a backflip. I ain't gonna do no backflip. But
We should have got you in some sweatpants.
yeah, dude.
We should do a sweatpants episode where we're both
Just
wearing
in
sweatpants. We're so
I'm down, dude.
loose.
I have like 20 pairs of good sweatpants.
We should make that a thing. I was also thinking about I wish we could like ask the audience what they want to hear us talk about and let them choose some topics sometimes, but we don't have an audience yet, and that's the most annoying part. You're making me sleepy.
Oh, sorry. It's a
No,
long night, dude.
We should
That
probably
fucking
wrap up soon anyway.
hour shit fucked me up, man. The hour jumping ahead thing.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was literally about to go hang out and go to a club or some shit after doing all those fucking shows. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm up tomorrow. I might as well just get it out of my system. And then as soon as I was about to hit the Uber, like I looked at the time and like when I'm gonna get there, and it kept saying like 3 after 3, and it was like 1 o'clock, and I just was like, why I keep saying it? And I wasn't thinking. I was like, is the Uber taking like an hour to get to this place that's like 10 minutes away? What the fuck is going on?
Where were you Ubering to?
Like somewhere in like fucking Maryland.
This
But-
morning?
No, I mean like last night. It was like just to hang out, go to like a party or some
Oh,
shit.
like late.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Yeah, damn, you're out that late, bro. You make me feel old as fuck. I literally like.
But I'm rarely out that late. That's why I was
Yeah.
gonna be like, all right, I'm already up. Let me,
Can't do it.
yeah.
Are you on Hot Bed tonight?
No.
Right.
Yeah, I'm chilling tonight, dude. I gotta.
Until it's hosting.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a good time, man.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
It's like lit last night.
Yeah. I heard some things about that weekend. Right on. That's too long. 8 days is too long.
I don't think it's that long.
It's a damn near.
It's been longer. Some jeans I just like. I don't know. I'm a matchy guy. Like I can't wear light shoes with dark pants.
Why you gotta call me out like that? Also, this is
You're also white, so like everything looks good on you.
that's not even remotely true. White
Shut
people,
the fuck up.
bro,
What you talking about?
White people would literally sit here and all be like, "What are you talking about? Everything looks good on black people, bro. Black people are way more stylish
We
in
are
culture.
way more stylish, but we also have to match.
But here's the thing.
cannot
Okay,
wear.
I don't. Okay, hold on. I got to defend myself. I don't match right now in the sense where everything's the same color, but my outfit works with like this color scheme. I'll say this
It
about.
does work with that color.
I'll say this about this. I don't like baseball. I'm not from Boston. I'm not even racist. I like green, and I think this is like a cool shirt. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. I'm not gonna wear like what am I gonna wear? Green pants? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta.
No,
it's
man, you don't
peacock
have
and
to
I'm
wear
flaring.
green pants.
Okay, all right.
I'm trying to wear more colors outside of my norm, and it actually has been working to my benefit, which is dope.
Well, you do wear a lot of like one color sometimes,
Yeah,
which I think that I don't see white people doing that very often, unless it's like beige. It's all beige. It's like why you look like a rug?
yeah.
But all red. Like if I wore all red, people would be like, I don't know. Like,
But
who do you think you are?
Because you're white.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I can wear all red. That should be lit.
You do wear all red a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of things bring out the color of my eyes.
I don't think red's one of them.
No, not red.
You would look
Burgundy.
great in emerald green.
I wore green Friday. Did I?
I don't know. I didn't see you.
Dude,
I haven't
they
seen you
got,
in like a week.
Yeah, that's real. Dude, they fucking got me in a picture at the loft just with my eyes closed performing. And I'm just like, I can't repost this shit.
Right.
Fuck,
Why
man.
did they even post that shit? That's the fucking.
Oh my God, I wanted to text Angel like, why would you do this to me? I said something to him last night about that shit.
If you can take a picture with your phone, fine, but make sure Keith's eyes are open.
Yeah, man, it's funny. The show I did Thursday, the boomerang they did is me telling a joke, but like my left eye is blinking a lot. It's blinking more than my right. It just looked like
You're in the middle, like being
like a stroke or some shit. It just was like Uncle Ruckus style, just like yeah, motherfucking yeah. It was funny.
I've been thinking about how cool these mics look without the filter on it.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. I feel like it looks cool. I don't know why I took it off in the middle of the podcast.
I know.
It almost sounds cleaner. Anyway, this
does
is
sound
not
cleaner.
relevant information for them. I keep forgetting there's an audience. Sorry, the three of you.
I know. In the podcast world, it feels like a apocalyptic podcast. Like
This
we're
does?
just speaking out in the world. Like whoever's out there, if you're listening.
If anyone's out, yeah, I'll meet you at the bridge at dawn.
Meet me at
Whatever Rick says repeatedly.
Yeah. Oh
if
yeah.
you're still out there.
If you're still out there.
That whole aspect. We keep talking about The Walking Dead like it was yesterday. The whole aspect of him going with the radio to see if he can reconnect with the people he met in the first episode, the father and son. It's just so he can monologue. He'll go out there with this walkie-talkie. They're never even in it again. It goes out there with the walkie-talkie. He's like,
It's a good day
things
today."
have been hard.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to stick together. If you're out there, and it's like all about him. And this guy's on the radio, like, it's like imagine if he was trying to talk, and the whole time Rick's just like, anyway, I'm signing off now.
Let go of the fucking ball.
Right? It's
Shit.
like, fuck.
Yeah,
We're gonna die. Fuck
Damn,
you,
yeah.
Rick.
Last episode of The Last of Us tonight, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They know what they're doing. They didn't do any previews. Remember how the last week's episode they'll do like
How did the last one end?
with the chick and she got kidnapped.
And then he came and fucking got her back.
He didn't get. He got her back, but like she fought through that shit.
Right, but he showed up just in time.
He showed up just in time.
And then they had a little moment. I like her now. She grew on me.
Yeah.
She grew on me.
I knew she was.
Yeah. Their relationship is cute now.
They're talking about they're going to probably recast her because she gets older and...
Oh, and like the next season, it'll be like a different time?
Yeah, somewhat. We'll see.
I don't like that.
We'll see. Everybody's
Let her
complaining
age.
about... Yeah, everybody's complaining about, hey, she not playing a good Ellie. Who else you going to get?
I hated her for the first 4 episodes.
Everybody did because she was annoying as fuck.
And then it became...
I don't think she was that annoying because I knew
it was her choice with the character. I'm telling you, it was weird. And then eventually it became... I think it's because she's British, for real. And she's just doing an accent, and the accent doesn't sound like it should to me. It's not the accent. It's like... If I'm doing a British accent, it doesn't make me British. It just makes me sound British.
Which
and I feel like
is enough.
Something off about her.
Which is, I think it's
accent.
enough. If they're coming over here, taking on jobs. No. They're coming over here and doing excellent and like shit.
Yeah, they're
And
fantastic.
I'm
at
about
accents.
to do a British accent and go over there and playing some of that shit.
I don't think that works like that.
I know it doesn't,
I mean,
but I kind of want to be the dick.
People have done it, actually. I'll
I
say.
want to be the dick and just go over there and be like,
Hello.
peas, mate. And they be like, who the fuck is this dude? I'll be like, hello, what's going on? Or like
You're bad
behind
at
the
it.
scenes,
You're bad at
behind
the
the
British
scenes,
accent.
like, yeah, man, these niggas had me eating beans and shit in the morning.
Who was it? There was some actress in a British show, a popular British show, who pretended like she was British to get the part, and I can't remember what it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Was it her? Was it that girl?
I think it's a lot of. I think it's more so some American women that because they can pull it off better.
Women can pull off the British accent better. You think? I don't know.
Because I've seen some. I can't name their names, but like the Princess Diary shit. But she also wasn't British. She just was being swooned into British royalty in the
I don't
movie.
even remember that movie. You watch so many movies.
I watch a lot of movies.
I do too, but not the same movies. If I was British, I'd be one of the oi ones. One
Oi.
of those. I wouldn't be like
You
a proper
do look like an
British.
oi boy.
An oi boy.
Oi boy that be out in the roads.
Oi boys for life.
Yeah. Like, hey yo, what you doing over here, mate?
I don't think like
Not
you're
mate,
just
but-
applying like like American culture with a British accent. Like, what are you doing on this block? It's like they don't have the same racial divide there.
What's up, fam? And you like, if I got like,
Sup, fam?
if I got like, not like hit on, but like,
Wait, hold on. We're about to run out of time.
let's just close it.
Let me see if we even have time for that.
It's like a minute left or some shit.
Hold on.
It was like, all right, bye.
Stay really still. We'll clip it together. Freaking Stripper Grits podcast going strong. We're recording weekly. Gonna get up to date. Start posting show. I'm gonna post episodes on Wednesdays.
Oh hell
So
yeah!
on Wednesday, there'll be a new episode on Spotify. Hopefully every single Wednesday. We're gonna start getting some guests on soon. Some of them at first will definitely just be comics that we're friends with and that we like and that kind of thing. And then we'll open it up a little. I think.
Yeah, some will be some scientist,
Yeah,
maybe a
some
meteorologist.
I would hate a meteorologist on here. Nah, dog.
Man, it ain't fucking raining, you lying ass nigga.
You can't predict the weather.
Who
you
the fuck are
witch.
you? You ain't God.
Right? They think they're God, bro.
Yo, how many umbrellas you own, my nigga?
I think like 20% chance of rain. It's like, don't even say that. I could say that. And then if it doesn't happen, you'll be like, oh, so that must have been the 80%. It's like, or if it rains, you'll be like, see? It's like, bitch, you just fucking throwing out saying 50% chance of rain is like, it's flipping a coin. Like, you're not predicting shit.
Nah, they know that shit.
I know.
They know that
but
shit.
It's funnier if I don't like it. Anyway. You want to go get some fucking Caribbean food?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to the Stripper Grits podcast.
Thank you guys.
Follow us on Instagram at Stripper Grits Pod.
Pulling up on us.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you had more. to your
Nah,
sentence.
just say stuff like, yeah, he said bye, but I'm saying bye too.
Will you just hype man for me while I say things to them?
That's my whole job.
All right, ready? Well, don't make it sound like that was like the idea behind having you on the podcast.
I mean,
'cause
like,
that
this
seems
is
like
me.
I'm racist
I
now,
am-
and I brought a
I'm
black
over
hype
here.
guy.
I'm black hype guy. I'm just like, yeah, motherfucker, what he said.
Right? All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Shrimp and Grits podcast.
Fuck yeah.
He's not a good hype man. That's
I'm a
what
very
I
good
brought
hype
him on
man.
here for real content.
You looked at me like, say something cool. And I'm like,
Fuck yeah. Hype man. Clear. Yeah. Well, all hype men whisper. That's what it is. That's what they do. All right. I love you.
thank you guys.
I love you all. Deeply. So deeply. Okay. And
Bye.
we out.